Hey everyone, in the first part we set up a basic WSAD movement, and in this part we'll see how we can look around using the mouse. First we'll set up the camera, so just find the camera in your scene and place it on top of your player where the eyes should be. And then drag and drop the camera on the player to make it a child of the player, and now the camera will follow wherever the player goes. Now we can start with the coding section, so let's start by creating a new script. Here we'll create two separate functions for X and Y input of the mouse. You can write all the code in the update function, but this way the code looks a little better. And we'll call these functions in the update function. In the X function, we can start by getting the mouse input on the X axis. And then we'll rotate our player on the Y axis using the input. But we can't control the speed of rotation yet. To do that, we'll multiply the input with a sensitivity float, so let's also declare the sensitivity float up here. Save the script, and in Unity, drag and drop the script on the player. And let's say the sensitivity should be 2. If I hit play, you can see it's working fine. Now let's also set up the rotation on X axis. To do that, I'll copy and paste the code from the X function and replace the X with Y. And while rotating, as we want to rotate our player on the X axis this time, so we'll use vector 3.right instead of vector 3.up. Save the script, and in Unity if I hit play, it's working fine, but there are 3 problems. 1. The mouse input is inverted. 2nd, instead of the camera, our player's whole body is rotating. And the 3rd, the player can rotate 360 degrees or more, which doesn't make any sense. So to fix this, let's get rid of this line, and up here we'll declare a float. Let's name it yRotate and we'll set its default value to 0. And in our function, we'll subtract the value of y-axis from the yRotate float each frame. So as the value of y input increases, the value of float will decrease, and if it decreases, the value of float will increase. And this will fix our first problem of inverted input. Now we'll use mathf.clamp function to clamp the value of our rotation between -90 and 90 degrees. And this will fix our second problem of no rotation limit. And finally, we'll declare transform, which is going to be our camera. And instead of rotating the player, we'll rotate the camera. And to rotate the camera, we'll set the local rotation on the x-axis of the camera equal to our clamped value, which is yRotate. Save the script, and in Unity if I hit play, you can see it's working perfectly. In case I forgot to mention, just add these lines of code in the start function of the script. The first line makes the cursor invisible while playing the game, and the second one locks the cursor's position to the center of the screen. Now if you want to shoot bullets or projectiles from your player, you can watch this quick and easy video right here.